don't care who you are. If that doesn't get you pumped up to play the game, I don't know what will. Because that's an awesome intro. That still makes my heart race. And I've seen that since I was a kid. Anyways, my name is Bacon, I play video games, and today on Retro Racing, I'm playing Tokyo Xtreme Racer Zero for the PlayStation 2. This is being emulated, of course, because I can't capture a PlayStation 2, but this is an extremely great game. I played this all the way through elementary school, middle school, high school. This was my game when I was a childhood. Anyways, I kind of want to just jump right into it and kind of show you guys how much I really like this game. So, let's go ahead and start into it. I just started a new game. We're at the car shop, and we have to pick a car. This is going to be our first car. We have a set amount of money that we have to buy a car with. So, let's take a look and see what we get. So, I should explain, the A-Class is, it says down there, large displacement cars with powerful engines, but possibly heavy cars with sacrificed handling. B-Class is a mixture between, and the C-Class is smaller engines with better handling. So let's go ahead and take a look at the B-Class first and see what we can find. It looks like a Generation 2 Toyota MR2, Lexus IS300. Those are nice cars, but those are too expensive. We start out with $15,000, so we're going to have to work with that. That's a Toyota Celica. Another thing, this game was released in 2001, so cars from that era are going to show up in this game and nothing newer. So, the reason these cars are so expensive now is that's how much they were back in the day. So, anyways, we're going to have to work with this. Just keep that in mind. There is an S13 coupe right there. That looks pretty nice, but the engine's a little lacking. That one's a little better. It's just got a little 2-liter in there. It's still an S13. Let's go ahead and keep looking. Oh, we can have an S13 coupe with the flip-up headlights. I really like these. Oh, and it's already got a purple color. I like purple. There is an S14. Those are nice cars. There is an S14 again. And it looks like we have an old... I want to say that's just an Accord? I forget. I'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, I think that is an Accord. Yeah, those look really similar to Honda Accords. Oh yeah, the taillights. Taillights give it away. Yeah, because you can find those taillights on any Accord. I'm telling you, that's an Accord. There's a Mitsubishi RX-7. RX-7 is actually a great choice. They're pretty light. They got the rotary engines. Those are pretty cool. And we're back to the beginning. We can actually afford the MR2 if we wanted to. So that might actually be a good option. Let's go into... we can't really buy anything in the A-Class. The A-Class is really expensive. We could buy that one, but I wouldn't buy that car. Yeah, there's really nothing we can afford here. I really wish I could get this R32, but I just can't. Let's go ahead and take a look at the C-Class, see what we can find there. Alright, so there's your standard A86s. That is a AE111. That's another MR2, IS300. I bet you that's a Nissan. Maybe. That might be a Nissan. I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like that in the USDM. That's an S13, but they still got the shitty engines. That's an S14. Still, it's shitty engines. They're still pretty heavy for how much weight they have. Oh, there's a K car. That's a Honda Beat. These things are cool. I actually love these little cars. I want to find one and put a little Hayabusa motor in there. There is a CRX. That is definitely an option. It's light and has some power to it. Power to weight ratio might be pretty nice. There is a Honda Civic. That's pretty nice. Honda Civic Type R. Can't afford that. There's a Miata. We're back to square one. Alright, so I think I'm going to choose between the RX-7s, the S13, or the MR2, honestly. That MR2 is looking real nice right now. Let me see, how much power does it have? 200 horsepower and a 2,700 pound frame. But it is a turbo car. Huh. And it's got purple. Let's see. You know what? Let's do the MR2. I think I'm gonna do the MR2. Or the SW20, if you want to be real JDM about it. This looks like kind of just choosing where you're from. I have no idea what these characters mean. I'm not even gonna try to say what they mean. Anybody who's Japanese in the audience, please let me know. Let's see. Let's just do 4570. That'll work for me. Okay, we have $700 left. What we can do now is we can actually head over to the parts shop. We can take a look and see what kind of parts we can find. Aero Tune. This is where you're gonna go get your gaudy bumpers that just add weight to the vehicle, which is something we don't want. So body tune. Oh, that's like a roll cage. That's just like, yeah. That adds weight too. I want something that just adds grip. A drivetrain. Tires, brakes, and wheels. That'll work. Ooh, we get to choose our tires. You know, I think a nice set of 6 spokes could look good on this car. About 5 spokes. Let's go with a 6 spoke. This would look good. Let's get it colored in black, because black rims on a gold car look nice. Okay, so we can't afford any of this, but we can get the wheels for free. That's a glitch, everybody. That's awesome. I'm fine with this. Suspension. We can't buy any of this. Damn. Very anticlimactic here. Lights. What are you, crazy? You're gonna get rid of your pop-up headlights? No way. No, I'm not doing that. I like my headlights. Let's see, aftermarket hoods. Oh, that's removing weight. That looks gaudy. That looks fine. Let's, you know what? We have $30 left. Let's go with that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so this is our car. This is what we're starting with. Let's go out and let's take a spin. Apparently our name, Old Rich Man. Okay, so, story on this name. Apparently that name will change as you play the game. Yeah. Old Rich Man. The names just get funnier and funnier. Okay, so here we go. Now we're playing the game. So the way you start a race is you flash your high beams at people, because that's nice. Or we can act like all BMW and lifted truck drivers and just leave them on. Yeah, because fuck the other people who are in the other cars. I need to see. So this car already has some pretty good power to it. Oh, here's our first rival, Rolling 6. So I should explain a little about this game. So I just started a race. These street racers have some teams to them. They're teams. And after you defeat the entire team... Oh, you bastard. Man, fuck off, you piece of shit, you blocking asshole. Get out of the way. You're just gonna block. I'll just ram you right off the road. Get away. So anyways, as I was saying, the racers in this game organize themselves into groups, or kind of gangs if you want to call them that. And basically, as you race, you'll defeat all of the racers in a gang. Once you do that, the boss comes up behind you and races you. If you beat him, that's great. If not, you have to race him again. And until you beat him, he will keep racing you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, you stay back there, buddy. Okay, another thing about this game that's really fun. All the AI react differently to different situations. So, for example, Rolling 6, and there's actually some information on this. Rolling 6's strategy is blocking, and that's why I hate racing them so much. I hate when people block. So, that's like a pet peeve of mine in racing. If I'm faster than you, let me go, and you can catch up in the corners if you're faster there. No, clean racing. So we just won our first race, we got a little bit of money. That's right. This is a game with some RPG elements to it. You get to race for money, head back and upgrade your car as you go. And the car customization in this game is actually pretty sweet. Granted, you can't do any cool graphics with it, but you have to remember, this game is a little over 15 years old. So, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. I mean, I absolutely love this game. I never had the money to get a PS3 or an Xbox 360 while I was growing up in middle school. So, I had a PS2, I had a Nintendo 64, and I had a Game Boy Color. That's what I had. Keep in mind, this was like late 2000s, early 2010s. So, that hardware is already 15, 20 years old by now. Yeah, I kind of grew up with the old stuff. But you know what? The games on those systems, honestly, in my opinion, were better than the games on the newer consoles. Why? Because they had hardware limitations. And I know that sounds like a disadvantage to some people, but to me, that's what makes the game fun. I've probably said that in an earlier video that I did. I think it was on my virtual racing video that I did. Hardware limitations kind of give the designers a constraint to work with, so they approach the problem a little differently, which is cool. You get to kind of see the mindset of the designers and the coders that made the game. So, in my opinion, it kind of shows the charm and the strategies that the team went through to adapt to these hardware limitations. So, anyways, we're racing Rolling 3 right now. I forget his strategy. I think he's more of just a clean racer, which is what I like. So, we'll just pass him and get right through the corners. This car handles awesomely, by the way. Though I should talk about the general game's handling, the physics of the game. It is not realistic by any means. Though the cars feel like they have a tendency to just understeer like crazy. So, the nice thing is you can actually tune your suspension settings and your power settings to make it so that way it might oversteer a little bit. See right there. That was a lot of understeer. So, anyways, I should also mention the mechanics of this game. You see those little bars on the top? Those are your life meters. Basically, you stay in front of the other opponent to drain their life meter. And if you slam into any walls or cars, that also drains your life meter. So, what you need to do is stay ahead. Whoops. What you need to do is you need to stay ahead of the other person for long enough to drain their power meter. And, in my opinion, this is a great game mechanic. I'd love to see something like this in Forza Horizon or something. That's a game I've been meaning to play, I just don't have the hardware to do it. So, hey, it'll come with time. I'm hoping that maybe this channel will go off a little bit and I could play those kinds of games. So, also, by the way, a little cool trivia fact. This game... Oh, well, the AI just decided to take a shit. This game's road, right? This isn't just random roads. These are legitimate roads that are in Japan. So, the Yokohama Highway is literally in this game. and it's recreated pretty damn well for 2001 standards. You gotta hand it to the creators of this game. They did a really good job with all the little details. Granted, you cannot explore everything, and I wish that you could, but honestly, if they just had an open world game of Japan and just driving, that'd be awesome. I think that's where Forza Horizon 4 should take place, if they ever make one. They should do it in Japan. You know how cool it would be to not only go do some toge on the mountains, but also go do some crazy high-speed highway driving? Man, that would be the reason to buy an Xbox. Or a better computer. Apparently Windows 10 can play Xbox One games, but I don't know. I'm still running Windows 7. I might try, I'm building a new computer at this point. I'm going to put Windows 10 on that and see if I like it. So, hopefully I do. If not, I'm going Linux. So, we'll see how it fleshes out. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, well, that's our next opponent right there. Let's just slow down. Oh, this is another group. Mr. Thanks from Little Gang. Well, Mr. Thanks, prepare to lose, I think. Yeah, prepare to lose. You AE 111 driving bastard. He's gonna try to clothespin me on that damn truck. Seriously though, I want to see this recreated in Forza Horizon. If that is like a mod or a map, like, I need to know. And I also want to know any other games that are set on Japan's highways. I think this is a cool setting for games. So anyways, I'm way ahead of this guy. He is quite slow. So I'm just gonna drive my car. I noticed there's some signage for Koenig. Koenig is actually a pretty... Oh, whoa, that guy almost got killed. Anyways, Koenig is actually a pretty good company. They make really nice shocks. They're called Koni Adjustables. I remember my dad. And I know. I talk a lot about my dad on this show. I love him to death. He's the best father I think there is around. I'd do anything for that man. So, unexpected wholesomeness from a YouTube video. I approve of this. Anyways, he would always talk about how because he raced old Volkswagen Scirocco's in high school, and again, those cars are cool. That's why he has one today. He wanted one to kind of remind him of his old glory days, which, yeah. Honestly, are right around the corner for him, but he still thinks his high school days are his glory days. And that's okay, It was his childhood. But anyways, going on about that, he always talked about he would run Eibach Springs with Koenig, not Koenig, Koni. Was it Koni or Koenig? I think it was Koenig. Koenig adjustable shocks. He said that made that little car handle like a dream. And honestly, one of these days, I'm gonna get myself a Scirocco. So, it's just based off the Volkswagen A1 chassis. So, it's basically the same suspension and the same driveline as a Volkswagen Rabbit. Oh, what? What? You bastard! Get your ass back here right now. But anyways, the Scirocco, what he has a 1986 Scirocco. So it's the Scirocco 2, which, don't get me wrong, they're really cool cars. I still think the Scirocco 1 is a little cooler. But, Scirocco 2s, I'll take them. Especially if you get the Euro bumpers for them. They're nice looking cars with those. My car is just gutless right now. I have no idea what's going on. So anyways, yeah, he used to race those cars back in high school. He used to do autocrossing with them. Not high school, sorry, college. But yeah, honestly, I think that's kind of what got him into cars. Because I remember him telling me in high school he was not really into modifying and fixing cars. But I think once he hit college, that's no, that was the car that got him into cars. And when he got that Scirocco, right? Because I found that Scirocco and Bring a Trailer, and he's like, man, I don't know if I want to buy this car, or if I just want to get a Corvette. I'm like, you know what? Screw the Corvette. You need this car, you know. If you're looking for a fun car that's cool and awesome, you know, go get this car. It was in Canada. It had been owned by an automotive journalist. It had been just coated. It was clean. Oh my god, it was a clean car. And it was the same color and interior color as his old car from high school and college. So he bought it, you know. And that was, I think he was really thinking about it, but I think he wanted my opinion. I think he wanted me to kind of push him over the fence a little bit. But yeah. And I was in high school when he was working on this car, and he got this car. You know, and I would stay up late. I'd stay up pretty late. You know. And I remember I'd walk downstairs, grab a drink, and I'd hear some noises outside in the garage. So I'd walk out, and, you know, there he is, 11:30 at night. He's working on this car. You know, he's doing the bimetallic strip for the cold fuel control, and I'll tell you, that is the only car that I've ever seen him do that. And honestly, it just, because he had fallen out of modifying and fixing cars for a long time. He just did it as a side job or a hobby, but it makes me really happy to see him get into it again. So, you know, I always told him, when I'm finally out of college, I got my own place. You know, I told him, you know, me and him, we're gonna go on some awesome adventures. We're gonna go do like a 24-hour of Lemons race. We're gonna go just road trip a shitty car that has no business being on the road across the country, you know, across all 50 states. So, you know. Yeah, I love my dad. I'm just glad he's happy. For a long time, he wasn't happy, so it just, it makes me happy to see him happy. I know I'm probably getting a little too sappy for this show here, so I'll quit at this point, but, you know. Yeah. If you haven't talked to your father in a while, you know, if you're in college, you haven't really picked up the phone in a while, just do that. Just call him up. Say, hey, you know, how you doing? Dads love that sort of thing. Just call him up every now and again. Just call him up once a week. I call mine every day. Sometimes twice or 3 times a day. But just call him up and say, hey, how you doing? You know? And it doesn't have to be long. Because if you got shit to do, he probably doesn't want to interrupt you with that. But just, you know, call up your family. Don't lose contact of the family members you care about most. So anyways, I'm just going to back up because we passed an opponent back there. I need to go. We are treated to that lovely, amazing, repeated sound. I think if somebody actually did this in Japan, I think they would be just absolutely crucified. But fuck it. We're skilled. We're professionals. I am not a professional. Jesus. That car's close anyway. We'll just wait for him up here. There he is. go ahead and catch up to him and see what we can do with him. Because I think this is the last racer for the rolling crew, or whatever it is. I think I guessed right. That is rolling 4. You know, they totally missed the opportunity to call these guys the Rolling Stones. But that's probably copyrighted, so they probably couldn't do that. Hell, I probably shouldn't even be saying them on this show. Yeah, well, if I get demonetized, fuck it. It's not like I'm making much anyway. You hear that, YouTube? I'm kidding. Yeah, we just passed that dude. It was pretty awesome. By the way, I'm making these videos just for fun. You know, I don't make these videos to just make money or stupid shit like that. I'm making these videos because I want to put them up. I want to make them. I want to show people that I really love these games that I play. So, you probably get that spiel from everybody. Every single YouTuber out there, but I'm not like most YouTubers where the only thing I have in my life is computers. So, and memes and the internet. You know, I got other stuff too. And hey, you know, maybe I'll do a couple other things with them as well. Might do a blog channel someday. Just be like the adventures with cars with Bacon. So I should actually mention how I got this name. So, Bacon has been my nickname for a really long time, and I'm talking about in real life. The Bacon has been my name in real life for a long time. In fact, I think a lot of my friends don't even know what my real name is. They just know me as Bacon. I have a few friends to prove this and attest to this. Anyways, it was back in 4th grade, you know. We were doing this weird stage play thing, and you know, they're like, oh yeah, do you want to come up and participate? And I was one of the lucky kids that got to participate in that shit. You know, like the kids would always look at you in the audience and be like, yeah, fuck you, why'd you get to do this? Also, here's the boss for Rolling Guy. Man, what a great name, Rolling Guy. What a guy. So the thing about these bosses, they are much more challenging to beat. I know later in the game, I'm not going to spoil this, but there is a boss that is a bitch and a half to beat. So, and he just wrecked out, so, fuck, he's dead. But, anyways, I got this name in 4th grade, you know, I was called up. And I said, you know, like, what's your hero name? It's supposed to be like superheroes. I'm like, I want to be, Brennan Burner. Like, you know, 4th grade me at the time was just kind of being shitty and stupid. But then the superhero guy was like, oh yeah, I'll get you, Bacon Burger. And yeah, that name just kind of stuck. I hated it at first, but eventually I'm like, you know what? I'll fucking embrace it. So I did, and my name has been Bacon ever since. It's supposed to be Bacon Burger, but people don't want to say burger. They just want to say bacon. Which is fine, because I like bacon. I like bacon and burgers. I like both of them. So, by the way, I think my car is kind of slowing down. I think that's one thing they do in this game. The engine wears as you drive, so it slows down after a while. It's kind of a bitch and a half, but as long as you maintain your speed in the corners, I think you can pass these guys. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh. He gone. He is completely gone. But yeah, anyways, that's how I got the name Bacon. And I don't mind it. They were making fun of me at first, but I don't really give a damn what people think. Do I sound like the kind of guy that gives a damn what people think? I hope not. I remember when I first got my truck, you you know, before it broke. Because it literally just broke last week, which kind of sucks. Torque converter went out in it. But, you know, hey, something breaks like that, and you can't put money into a depreciating asset. You know, it's... Yeah, the repairs was literally more than the cost of the actual car. So, hey, you know what? I've been meaning to try something new anyway. So, I'm going to go from a 4Runner to a little car with a stick shift, and, you know, I can modify it, it'll be fun, and, oh, Jesus, lady. Yeah, that'll be nice. If I can get this guy here, come on. I didn't think the MR2s were this slow, but that's one thing about the cars in this game. They are about as slow as molasses inside someone's asshole. So, you gotta upgrade them if you want to be, like, competitive with anything. I know what I said about blocking, but at this point, this guy's a fucking bastard. So, we're just gonna block him. Yep. Oh, damn. There he goes. Yeah, I think my car is considerably weaker than it was. Hey, at least you still make money after every race. Yeah, I hear like this rattling noise coming from the car. I think something is broke. Got some claptrapping going on in there. What the hell? Really? Taxi guy, he needs to learn how to drive. Jesus. Yeah, this thing needs better tires. This thing needs a more powerful engine. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Also, I'm sorry if this episode is kind of long. The first part of this game is actually pretty long. I think what I'm going to do is just every time I beat a boss, that's going to be the cutoff. That's why I'm trying to beat this boss. Yeah, so we have a chance in this section because there's those little gates. So if I can keep my car under control and not hit a wall like he just did and conserve my speed, I'll be good. See, here's the thing, he's got a light car with an upgraded engine. I'm literally running stock at this point. Oh, this might be it. Yes! Squeeze right through. That's it, y'all. Uh-huh. He's back there. He's back there. He's having trouble. If you can see how hard I'm pressing the X button right now. Alright. Okay, so at this corner up here, it's a weak spot for the AI. Yeah, definite weak spot for the AI. I could just skate right past him. Boom. Yep, you can see him back there in the rearview mirror. Now, as long as I can keep him back there, because he's hauling ass. He's accelerating now. Just keep him back there. Nope. Okay, so this corner, he's going to slow down inside. Don't hit the wall like a dumbass. This game gets really challenging later. So, you got more cars to beat. You got harder bosses. Of course, honestly, I'll argue that the first part of the game is the hardest part, because you got a shitty car and you're going against people with modifieds. Oh, we're squeezing by! Yes! Okay, there we go. Now we're getting it. Dive to the inside. I think he's slowing down a little bit. Just gotta get it there. Oh my god, we might actually have him this time. Now I think I have a damaged car. Oh yeah, we got him. Yep, we definitely got him. He's going to slow down for this corner way too hard, and he's going to hit that wall. Yep, we got him. And we just made $2,000. That's it. Alrighty. That is a good first run. We went 37 miles, which is pretty damn cool. Cheery rich man. Alrighty then. Okay, so I think this episode's over. Yeah, we're getting a little long here. Anyways, until next time, this is Bacon. I play video games. I will see you in the next episode. I'm thoroughly enjoying playing this game, so you'll definitely see more of this. So, anyways, hope you guys have had a great day. Hope you guys continue to have a good day. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one, folks.